Go! Fight for your sons and your daughters. I'm not wrapped too tight. Got 400 years on my back. I'm angry dog. I'm black like that. Won't contact with you whites. And all the niggas I stand here with, they share my same sentiment. I'm fucked up tonight. Won't kill my brothers no more. Want all the smoke, motherfucker, go. It's my battle cry. Oh! Isaiah 14:21, that ancient version of that gun that swore. They stole our name, they stole our shit. We real Judites, motherfucker, Jewish. We Lord. Generals, arm your soldiers. We fight tonight like we supposed to. They inherited lies. I'm referring to all whites. I'm referring to riches, white privilege, given through genocide. And they gotta pay for that. God say, Jacob, gon' take it back. I cry aloud, I spare not. This good bread, my sharecrop. This lily grew through concrete. We march the ox on drum beat. We the chosen. No inclination to kick it with y'all. Raise Babylon to the ground, then watch it fall. Obadiah said you'll be wiped out for theft. These are just words, worry about what come next. It's for Negroes, Latinos, we better than all, not equal. My natives no red dot that feather. Me primo be smooth like that leather. Until it's time to bring the war dogs out, put the headdress on. War paint and I'm not wrapped too tight. Got 400 years on my back. I'm angry dog, I'm black like that. Won't contact with you whites. And all the niggas I stand here with, they share my same sentiment. I'm fucked up tonight. Won't kill my brothers no more. Want all the smoke, motherfucker, go. It's my battle cry. I got the spirit of grandfathers past. Front porch sitters, Nat Turner dangerous. A real life illustration of angry and that painting. Of Malcolm staring out the window with patience. One hand on the curtain, right hand on the AK spits. 47 rounds, all to bring down Satan. Same way Abel was killed by Cain. This will be an introduction from the fuck shit into the fire. Probably join the list of artists who died before they retired. Most High said I'm higher. Sire will never spit a line aimed at my kind. Less meant to uplift. Toughness will be redefined in my rhymes. A squad of men with the spirit of God, with an affinity to point their weapons not at the brethren but at the enemy. Khaki-colored kids, baptized in the flames of combat fashioned. In the trap we escaped, our fate was to be great and noble. Moses reincarnate, so be hopeful and know I bring word from A and O to Pharaoh and white folk, let my people go, cause it's my battle cry.
Okay, Shalom Israel, Shalom, Most High bless. Thank God for the F.O.P.E Sunday Night Fire.
Shalom, shalom, Most High bless. Shalom. Flyer, Lima, Star, Chocolate City. Whoever else on I can't tell. See. Christ got the power, no doubt. All praises. God, man. Yeah, so we're gonna talk about many things. You know, we couldn't really, well, we had something we want to do, but I don't know, people get cold feet at times, man. It's time to actually go on live. But we're gonna play a couple of videos we want y'all to see. And this is happening worldwide, right? And people can say what they want to say. Oh, them Hamites, and third. You can say whatever you want to say, man. This happened to y'all too. They doing the same thing to our women in the beauty salons, in the nail salons. They doing the brothers and sisters in carryouts. They come with peace and smile, right? And then they bring out the sword on you. right? And the sword is to destroy you, belittle you, take your money, right? And just get rich off of you, right? So we want to show a few videos. I don't know how many Sham had, but a few. Then we're going to go in on it. You can put the link up too, Shaw. If anybody want to come on and join. And we have to realize, man, I want to know after we go into this, what are your plans after, or if it's an after this Corona season? Because notice I always say Corona season, because that's truly what it's going to be, a season. Just like they say the flu season, it's going to be Corona season. And then every now and then they might say, well, you know, we lost people because Corona must hit a little early this year. Few people here and there. And now it's like a black disease, so on and so forth. Then this goes out, a shout out to all the naysayers who say, well, no, it's not real, it's fake. You know, it's just 5G. Okay. Well, I know people personally, right, who got it. I know people personally who had it. You know, some people fit curses and some don't. You know, and some of the people in Africa fits the curses. Most I will have a professor come on here, hopefully in a couple of days. He's a scholar, he's a professor, right? And he's based in Africa, but he's over here right now. So we're gonna bring out a lot of truth. You know, we haven't forgot about certain things we've been talking about. It's been deep in study and basically just dealing with the same crisis like everybody else. You know, and let me say this before we go into that. All you brothers up on the street teaching, I don't have nothing wrong or negative to say about what you're doing. I would just say, be wise if you're on the street teaching and don't test the power of the Most High. Because if you're going out there teaching and say, I'm crying out to the wind, you know, so on and so forth, and you got brothers who telling you they know who got it. Well, we don't deal in fear. No, the Most High say deal in wisdom. Be wise. Nobody outside. Only person you talk to is the camera. You know, and I commend your bravery, you know, but I don't know how wise that is. That's just not trying to shoot anybody down. That's just, to me, I don't get it. You know, I don't get it, you know. But I want to say shalom to Black Jesus Ministry. I see he's on here. We're going to go into the topic tonight. Shalom, brother. The topic tonight is that we're talking about how Asians are treating Black people all over the world, okay? And how Black people being treated all over the world by Asians, Hispanics. But right now we're dealing with how the Asians treat Black people. You see how they treat our women and children over here. Now we're going to put up a couple of videos how they treat them in Africa, right? And in some of the Muslim countries. So Black Jesus, you want to come up with a short statement? You want to say something real quick before we start jumping to the video and do some, because we're doing a commentary.
QANATH, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm waiting for the brother. Brother, going to say something.
Oh.
Okay. All right. So what we're going to do then? We're going to go ahead and go to the. You got Holy. Go ahead, Black Jesus.
Something must be going on with
I don't know what happened. Yeah. All right. He'll be back. Go ahead, Doc. Play that video.
Okay.
Check this out, guys. Make it bigger.
Is that bigger?
There you go. Yeah. This is the Asian market.
And he's a tourist, QANATH.
Pause it for a second. Check this out.
And he a tourist. He came there to visit.
Right. And it's another video that I was going to share with you, Shawshan, but I don't even want the people to see this. It's a video where the Asian guy, he goes to Africa and he got like 8 or 9 children, about 10 or 15 children, and all of them, they saying something in Japanese or Chinese saying, I'm a monster and I'm a nigger and I got a low IQ. And they didn't know that this African brother knows how to speak Asian because he's live over there, Chinese because he's live over there in China. Right? Listen. This, y'all keep on thinking, oh, they hate Africans and they love you. Okay? Right now, I'm talking to my sisters. Y'all better wake up and think of something, right? Because right now, all of us are responsible for supporting their clothing business, their hair products, their nail products, their Chinese stores, right? We are all responsible for this, man, right? But right now, I got to get on you, sisters, because y'all spending billions of dollars. Right now, you see today, this coronavirus, whatever the hell you want to call it, should have waken you up and say, you know what, I don't need that. But I saw something the other day that pissed me off, and I wish I would have videoed it. It was a line about 50, 60, 70 black women in line to get in an Asian beauty supply store to buy who knows what. Then my wife, we was walking to look at that store. I said, let's walk up there and see what the signs say. The signs say on the Asian store, come to the back for products. And I look and I see nigglets walking back in the back. You know, this ridiculous. Let it play. This is ridiculous, man.
But you know what's crazy, QANATH? That's why I said we need Black Wall Streets, our own businesses. You know what I'm saying? Because we seen many videos of these people beating out people in their stores. You know, talking about they stole and pulling out their hair, all types of stuff. You know what I mean?
Holding them hostage.
Right. Yeah. But now, and then I saw one time a guy pulled out a gun on a Asian guy, pulled out a gun on the people, two black sisters. But then you see this over there in their land, right? This is why I'm saying the scripture saying when everybody want to go back to their own people. This is a prime example of it, man. Why integration is terrible. And it was one of the worst things could ever happen. And now everybody want to keep integrating and going here and going there. It's not no time to be visiting these people. The coronavirus started there, and they blaming black people for the coronavirus. You know what I mean?
Check this out. Over in Dubai or some other Arab nation, they deported about 400 Ethiopians and different people from Africa, right? On a cargo plane back to their country, talking about they may have the virus, right? But these people got free reign. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. I think, listen, now I'm gonna say something that hurt y'all feelings. I think the war needs to start within ourselves, because obviously we like getting beat, choked out, spit on, call out our name, right? But we run right up in the curry out and say, mama, son, papa, son, right? We go right up in these places. we need to do something, man, because right now, I don't know why everybody, I'm pissed. Everybody not upset. I don't get it. We need to start at home. Every time you see a black man or woman go in any Chinese carryout, throw a brick. I'm not promoting violence. I say that in being facetious a little bit. But we need to start with ourselves. And then when you get your ass beat, don't cry for your brother and sister.
Right.
Because these videos are not new. But one thing I say about these Africans, right? Because a lot of them out people over there, they not tolerating. They over there in Africa beating them people ass and shipping them back to wherever they come from. And so they not tolerating it. French doctors coming there with some damn, we gonna work on corona cure. They burnt down the whole lab before they got it built up.
Right. Right.
Come on, man.
And QANATH, I put that other video up of the Asian guy. He went to Africa, disrespecting the people over there, and then he was fondling little girls, had his hands on their breasts, and he looked like he was in his 30s, and you could tell they was teenage kids. And that's what I was saying about, I don't care if you want to say these people Hamites or whatever, I don't know, but that stuff is sickening, man. You feel me? Nobody should be messing with children. Point blank period. I don't care what nation you from. You feel me? It's just
exactly,
you know. And this is the type of stuff that's going on right now. But yet, people are going to still go and support these people. They're going to still go eat at their Chinese restaurants and all these different places after, all this stuff is over with. It's crazy.
It's sickening. It's truly sickening, man. And when it's over with, I guarantee you, a lot of our sisters gonna be up in them places, right? Getting their nails done, hair done, buying the hair, buying the nails, buying the products, the whole freaking nine. I guarantee you, you're gonna be doing it all. And you brothers gonna be standing outside the damn carryout, selling you whatever you're doing, right? Going to get 5 wings of French fries,
right?
Right, and a sweet tea.
And you can clearly see they don't have respect for black people, and it don't matter where you from. If you from Africa or wherever, obviously they don't have respect for black people because of all these videos constantly coming up. They wouldn't be doing this type of stuff if they had respect for black people. You know what I mean? Especially that. And I'd be goddamn if I'm gonna let some China man beat the shit out of me. I don't care where I'm at. You know what I mean? It's gonna get ugly out there with me and
Do you see them doing that to Arabs?
Nope.
Nope. Do you? Hawaiians?
Nope.
Hispanics?
Nope.
Check it out now. I'm not talking about, we know Hispanics only in South America and over here based because they're not scattered abroad, like the scripture says. But you got Asians in Jamaica, you got Asians everywhere in this country. Do you see them doing that to them? Do you even, do you even see Hispanics all up in the doggone nail shop like you see our sisters?
Not here.
It's an Asian barber shop in New York, and old heads and young head Negroes be going to get their hair cut. I see. Yep. Let it play. See that? Hey, pause it for a second. Black Jesus, what you think about this video, brother? You looking at?
Greetings, brothers and sisters. I didn't want to be long. I was just calling in and chiming in just to say greetings to you, brothers, and greetings to all my Hebrew Israelite brothers and sisters all over the world. And that, that I love F.O.P.E, F.O.P.E. Love you, brothers. Love what y'all are doing, supporting what you all are doing, and encouraging the people to make sure that they financially support F.O.P.E. That all you brothers and sisters not only spiritually support, but keep these brothers in prayer, but financially support F.O.P.E. and whatever financial information that they put out so that you guys can do that. And I know that we're all in dire straits in this day and time, but brothers and sisters, those of you who can and at a better time while we are all praying for one another during this corona pandemic, let us continue to pray for one another, love each other, and just to look out for one another. So that's basically all I wanted to say, and just to let you brothers know how much I appreciate the work that you all are doing over here at F.O.P.E, man. Love you brothers very much, man.
Con, most high bless. Appreciate that.
Hey, most high bless, brother. I really truly appreciate that, man. And likewise, also to you, man. We all got a job to do,
Yeah.
We all have a job to do, and we may not agree on everything, but one day Most High will open our eyes, but we will start seeing the same thing. But we got to support one another.
Yes, sir.
And we're about gathering people together, unity. Everybody know that about us, man. And Most High will, man. We're gonna work out some things, and I want everybody to know that my brother Black Jesus and I, we've been talking for a minute now. We working together. And Most High will, this brother will be a part of the ministry. We're gonna do some definitely deep conversations, and I know this brother has a wonderful heart, a big heart, and he truly loves his people for real, man. So thanks for your support, brother. And we got some work to do in the future.
Indeed. All right, brother. Y'all be blessed, man. But yeah, this video, it's disturbing, but I more than a comment, I do have a question, since you guys have been privy to this video before me. Are they beating up on this brother because they feel that because someone thought he was stealing or doing something wrong, or did they just jump on him? Did y'all get the background on this? Can you give us the background?
They jumped on him because they felt he was a tourist. They try to say that that it says it right here, mob in China gangs up in more African tourists amid the Chinese government claims that Africans are causing the coronavirus.
Wow.
There's a bunch of other videos that I'm gonna show where they putting them out of their houses and stuff like that.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw it. I saw that.
Yeah, so that's why they really doing it. It's because they trying to say that they spreading COVID over there, which isn't.
Yeah. Well, look here, man. This reality is real, bro, and this hatred is a particular sign that we are God's unique and special people all over the world. Because what they got to understand is, it's not that they hate our skin color. They hate the spirit that's in us. That skin color represents God, bro.
Right.
And the Antichrist in them that does not want to obey and bow down to God, when their subconscious and that sub spirit sees the spirit of God manifest in that black skin, brothers and sisters, that is the image and likeness of God, then that subconscious demonic devil rises up. And this is what we are dealing with. As the scripture says, we war not against flesh and blood, but we war against spiritual wickedness in high places. Spiritual wickedness in high places.
I think,
again, brother, thank you all for what you're doing and continue the work y'all doing, man. And appreciate y'all, man.
No problem, man. What's up, bless?
All right. Well, I'm gonna drop off. All right.
All right.
God bless.
Yeah, but I think QANATH, we at that point where it's gonna, the race war is gonna start to come, and everybody gonna go back to their own people. At the end of the day, I don't care if they African or not, but if they doing it to them, they'll definitely do it to us. even more, even though we're not over there. But you see how they do out people here in this land. You see what I'm saying? So,
and that's the thing. We over here, man, strong. We like 50-something million over here, right? 50 million strong over here, right? And truth be told, everybody know the strongest people on the planet, physically, mentally, creation, everything. Nobody wants to really fight the black man because they know we will whip that ass. Everybody knows it. Everybody, if a fight come out, they say, I'm betting on the black man, right? But for some damn reason, and the reason is this, because we don't unite. But one thing about it, I will say about them Africans, and I say them Africans, I believe a lot of my people over there, right? They are uniting together. They saying no more. No more. Right? See, we set trip over here, man. That's our problem. We set trip. You know, camp against camp, religion against religion, right? And it was all a plan to do this, man. Right? And our problem is deep rooted because we want to fish and bring everybody else in our house instead of clean out our own house first.
right.
Clean up under the damn rug. Don't just sweep it. Get shampoo it. That's what we got to do. But we want to marry everybody outside our race, right? We want to bring everybody in, right? A white Jesus, all that, and we got to stop this. Well, you, I know you on. I'm gonna let you speak. I know you on a plantation. Shalom.
Hey, grace and peace, bro. No, I'm not on a plantation yet, but I'm on my way to work though. Yeah, I just want to say one thing real quick, right? I'm glad that brother Black Jesus called in too. That's a good brother. He's a funny brother to me also. I like Black Jesus, man. I like him a lot. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to say one thing concerning the African, so-called African, right? What we must understand is this here also, right? The majority, well, I would say this here, right? During the Atlantic slave trade, right? Now we know that thousands of Negroes brought over to the Western Hemisphere, right? Including the Eastern Hemisphere, right? And which is the sub-Saharan slave trade, and which we seem to forget, right? But here's the thing here. The majority, and I want you folks to hear your brother Yehuda real good. The majority of the Negroes of Israelite descent were not captured in West Africa. Let me repeat that one more time for anybody who's listening. The majority of the quote unquote so-called Negro Israelite dwelling in West Africa during the Atlantic slave trade and the sub-Saharan Eastern African slave trade were not caught. The majority is still in that region. So it vexed my spirit when I see these Negroes in these camps talk about, oh, Africans, right? When in actuality, some of you may be more Hamitic than Shemitic. When it all boils down to it, because Jacob's sons, they all had Hamitic and Shemitic blood running through their veins, just like Abraham. Abraham was part Hamitic and Shemitic, not just Semitic. He was a Hamitic man also, right? So that's the thing we must understand, man, that the majority of the Black Jews is still in that region. They were never caught. So I just want to say that thing.
You know what, Yehuda?
Go ahead.
All praises, all praises. And here's the thing. Y'all got to understand, what the fuck is wrong with y'all if y'all think they came and took a whole entire nation? They can't even do that now today with this modern technology, planes, ships, submarines, right? And y'all think it took a whole, what the fuck was wrong with y'all? Think they took a whole nation? No. But see, I don't want to divert off the topic, but it pisses me off, Yehuda, because we hate on each other so much, but we so quick to say other people are people, and we don't speak up for that right there. And see, this is the thing. Y'all say, some people say Africans don't speak up for us, right? Well, guess what? If you pay attention to social media a lot, then you won't hear it. But if you do what you're doing on this YouTube right now, when I say social media, I'm talking about NBC, CBS, Fox News, CBS, all that, right? ESP, you look at all that stuff, they're not going to tell you. But when you look at YouTube, right, and you do your real research, no, them people do reach out, man. Yehuda now,
Exactly.
he done talked to a few scholars, trying to get them on the show now. African scholars.
Exactly. It just they
people
reach out
now throughout all the Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Exactly. They reach out. It's just these camp Negroes, they avoid them. That's what happens. They've been reaching out. And like I said, I'm gonna say it one more time. The majority of the black Jews, the bloodline descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, they are still dwelling in that region of West Africa, East Africa, what we call the Middle East today, above the Euphrates in Iraq and Iran. They still in that region. The majority of folks were never caught. See, that's what happens. People lack biblical scholarship and they lack history. That's the problem with our people. Go ahead.
And when you read the book, I think it's in Apocrypha, I believe. I can't believe what book is it. I know you brought out before, but it talks about how Nefertari, how high they could jump, right? Or something like that. How high they jump, how fast they are, or their athletic ability. Right? All tribes got a gift. Right. So of course, yeah, we 12 tribes, but you'll get the best out of that tribe. You understand? Mm-hmm. Or the 3 best or the 4, but you're gonna try to get the best you can. Right? I mean, some of you Negroes like Popeye, and some of you like olive oil. You understand? Every tribe has its own strength, right? But we didn't switch. We all still look the same. Right? So they're gonna always get the best of everything. You know, most cars got 4 wheels, but all cars not the same. There's a difference between a Ferrari and a U-Boat. Right? So I mean, at the end of the day, man, when I see this type of stuff we looked at on this video, Yehuda, it pisses me off because our people are being mistreated all over the world, here in America, and a place. I want y'all to think about something. A place where 99.9% of the people look like you, the police force, right? Majority of them look like you, right? And a lot of them believe what we believe in, right? And you hate them. You hate them. But then you got people in South America who hate. I'm gonna call this brother up here. Hate on you. Right? Negroes in South America get treated like crap. So they get treated like crap over here. Fat. And I'm gonna call a brother right now. He's 60-something years old. He's on the coast of Mexico. And he'll tell you how they treated him and his family. Go ahead, Shan. Let it play a little bit, bro. I'm just thinking I get in touch with you.
Yeah, before you play, yo, I just want to say, grace and peace be to you and Shawsham, and keep up the good work, bro. We'll link up soon.
All right, Yoda.
Okay, shalom.
Shalom. Hold on.
Hey, before you play that video, you got another one you want to play?
Yeah.
Okay, because I want to do a throwback real quick. I just sent it to you in your messenger. A throwback for Israel.
All right, hold on.
I just want to do a throwback for you guys. All praise to the Most High, man. I'd like to thank everybody for coming on. See how these people treat our people, man. It's time. We got to stand up.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I'm receiving comments from a confused Hispanic calling me dumb and said Angel Garcia is black. He just doesn't know it. Now, let's see what Angel Garcia has to say about that.
Well, you're Puerto Rican. You're Puerto Rican, you're right. Okay, now I'm married Europeans and my family from Europe. All Latinos got Europeans in them. We all mixed with Europeans, bro. And some of us got black in them. Hold up. You're Puerto Rican, you're right. Okay, now I'm married Europeans and my family from Europe.
What'd you say, QANATH? Oh, I thought he said something.
All Latinos got Europeans in them. You're Puerto Rican, you're right. Okay, now I'm married Europeans and my family from Europe. All Latinos got Europeans in them. And I'm married Europeans and my family from Europe. All Latinos got Europeans in them. 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 What? All Latinos got Europeans in them. Hey. All Latinos got Europeans in them. What? All Latinos got Europeans in them. Hey. All Latinos got Europeans in them. What? All Latinos got Europeans in them. What? All Latinos got Europeans in them. What? All Latinos got Europeans in them. Okay. All Latinos got Europeans in them. Okay. All Latinos got Europeans in them. Come on. All Latinos got Europeans in them. Preach. All Latinos got Europeans in them. Say. All Latinos got Europeans in them. 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 All Latinos got Europeans. All Latinos got Europeans. All Latinos got Europeans in them. We all mixed with Europeans, bro. And some of us got black in us. It's the black Puerto Ricans you see.
That's good,
Africans in them. And the light European.
That's good.
Puerto Ricans you see, they want to got Africans in them.
I just want to bring it out, man. A little throwback. Let y'all know. We're gonna stay on that too. Right? We're gonna bring, hey, it's out of their own mouth. You know, everybody hate us. You know, from white man, Japanese man, Chinese man, Arab man, Hispanic man, you know, and you may find someone to have a little love because a lot of times they want to make love, you know, but at the end of the day, man, we gotta start loving ourselves. You know what? I don't even care who like it or not at this point, you know, because really it's more so our own people who hate each other. More so our own people. If you guys ever Asian jokes you put up there, it's more so our own people that hate each other, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. All Latinos have Europeans in. Yep, that's a fact.
April.
Hold on.
A large number.
Fact. You got it? Okay.
Yeah, hold on. Okay.
Number of African people in the southern Chinese city Guangzhou were driven
Make it bigger.
by their landlords and had to stay on the streets. Their video shows many Africans dragging their luggage aimlessly through the streets of Guangzhou. One of them,
Hold on.
we are just walking on the road.
I don't know what's going on with my internet.
Hit the backspace. Take it back one more time. It might pay you take it back one more time. Try to catch up.
They can't give us a house, they can't give us a hotel, and they cannot provide a place we can stay. It comes after all of the cases reported by Guangzhou authorities in April were reportedly related to African people. Chinese media have only reported about testing people from abroad. They haven't talked about testing locals, so we can't rule out the possibility that many of the locals are also infected, but it's not being reported. It's led to discrimination against Africans.
Hey, pause that, man. Pause that, Bush. Pause that. We can't rule out the possibility. They say it real fast. We can't. They haven't tested the Chinese, so we can't rule out the possibility. Saying that it could be possible, but more likely not. You understand?
Right.
Here you got a few, whatever, hundreds of thousands. You got billions of them damn people over there. But you can't rule out the possibility. It's a possibility that they might have it. Right? Same thing with us right now. You think they shut down the whole world or this separated states of America because black people get it more? And I don't care who get it more. Of course I do. When our people get it. Let me backtrack. It doesn't matter when it comes to that part right there. Who gets it more? That's why I put it that way. People dying.
Right. Point
blank, period. But at the end of the day, there's nowhere in the hell they're going to shut down the whole country because you Negroes got the coronavirus more. No way. But does that mean be stupid and go out there? If you got to go out there, go out there. If you don't, stay in the house. And I'm gonna say it again, man. For my brothers that's going out there street teaching, I mind you of this. If you get the coronavirus, the same brothers on the street teaching with you is not gonna be able to go in the hospital with you. You would die alone, you and your phone. And it's not fear. It's not fear. But the so-called brave will speak like that until the gun get put in their face. And the gun is the corona. Right. Don't be wise for my brothers and my sisters. If you want to go out there, that's on you. But it's not wise to go out there and street teach. Or we waking somebody up. Really? Now that brother, whoever calling for you to go out there to go to camp, and somebody die of this virus or 5G, whatever the hell you want to call it, are you going to take care of their wife and children? Not for a week or month until your death, and you can't marry him, Negro. Provide the same salary that he was providing for his family because you asked him to go out in the street teach with you because you're not using wisdom. I know brothers who got it. I know people who recovered from it. Some say don't tempt the power of the Most High or tempt the ones that kill you. So you out there talking about read this, and I'm gonna show you what I seen one video out, and I was gonna send it to you, but I see now we'll be going back and forth. One brother talking to the damn mic, right? Yeah, blah 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 blah. When you speak, spit come out, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what video ISBK was pulled down. Spit come out, and then he'd tell somebody to read, and then he'd take that same microphone and stick it up to the other brother's face. Then he stick it up to another brother's face. Use wisdom. What the F.O.P.E is wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you? You don't know who that brother been around. How he could have got there on a bus. He could have called a damn Uber. And he meet up with you. And you're not being wise or looking out for your own brother. Because you want to put a video out on YouTube and say, see, we doing the work, Op. And then when your aunt or if your aunt gets sick, what the hell are you going to do? You can't do nothing. Or you going to pray? You can't do nothing. All you're going to do is sit there and say, yeah, man, damn, this shit is real. It's real. And he would die. Or most high will, y'all don't get it or recover from it. But if he don't, you are to blame. Who's ever telling anybody to go out there and street teach, if anybody come up with it, the person that led it is responsible for it, and that death and that blood is on your hands.
Oh,
because you was not being your brother's keeper.
but you know what's crazy, Kunaf? When I was leaving your house yesterday, right? And I was driving through, man, to get to the highway. I saw people all sitting together. It was like at least about 40 of them, man. They had no masks on or nothing. They was listening to music. And I looked and I said, what the hell is going on out here? I meant to call you while I was driving. But I
Brother, they not taking no precautions down here like that, bro.
Yeah, I got frustrated because they had the damn highway shut down. So I said I'm gonna call Konoff later. But because I had to put on my GPS to find another route to get on the highway so I can get home. So
damn.
I was just looking, man. I was like, man, that was people crazy, man. Like it's like it kind of reminded me of the days of Noah when, you know, he was telling about the flood and he was warning them before the flood come and he made the ark and they was laughing at him. And I just see all that people out there, man, like they like nothing changed. It's all about just partying and smoking and drinking, because that's what it looked like they was doing over there, listening to music, had the hood up.
That's all they do.
I was looking at this shit and I was like, yo, this is like, to me, this is crazy. Like, y'all don't really see the world and what's going on in the world. The only world that they understand is what's going on in the hood and what's the latest music they bumping and song that came out, and they all just chilling and smoking like it's just nothing but a party. Like they ain't taking nothing serious. Like, I wonder if these people even thought about having food and stuff like that. Like, because like I said, people got their Trump checks and I'm in Walmart shopping, you know, to get, you know, the new food preps for my family, and they in there buying 65-inch TVs with the Trump check. Like, you know what I mean?
I saw it.
Like, why y'all ain't buying no food and stuff like that? They buying TVs. I seen people had toys for their kids, a bunch of toys, all types of stuff. Like, I was like, yo, that shit, that
I saw them celebrate St. Patrick's Day a while back, the whole nine, Sham. Check this out. That was a good question. What about masks and gloves? I'm gonna answer that. But check this out. The reason why a lot of times they going hard on black people, let's be real, guys. Let's not fake it. Let's not fake it. Who you see with their pants off their ass, right? Who you see on the bus, subways, and inner cities, cursing each other out, saying, my nigga. Who you see throughout America killing each other, right? Right now, is this pandemic going on? Who's in the lines at beauty salons?
Our people.
Who is it?
Our people.
Who making all kind of rap music, calling their women bitches and hoes? Who's doing it? So listen, let's be real. Let's be real.
And Konoff, and the Instagram twerk contest videos from all the rappers. That's the most jumping.
All black, 99% black.
Yeah, a few Latinos though. They do have some Hispanics on there, but mostly black. But all the rap, all you see is mainly twerk contests, all on the internet. That's all you see, videos of twerk contests, people on there
videos, guns turned sideways. Look, I know y'all might not want to hear this, but we're gonna tell her how T.I. is tonight, man. For real. It's right now, right, in a Gentile state of mind.
So I'm like,
it's dangerous in our own community, man.
I know.
But this COVID virus shit, it's horrible. It's horrible. Elder Moshe, right? F.O.P.E. He went to he got food stacked up to last a long time. But he wanted to go to a pantry to see what was going on. And he had food for the pantry to try to feed people. He would have got what he thought was chicken at the pantry, chicken breast. And he put that up on Facebook. They like, no damn chicken. I said, that's gonna go viral. That like may have been some human ribs or something. Yes. And you know what? You say they want us to be ignorant. Unfortunately, a lot of times we choose to be ignorant. And I forgot about the mask question. But a lot of times we choose to be ignorant, man. We choose it. To get a Negro to watch news is almost like trying to get, I don't know, man. I can't think of a word. Don't want to watch news. Y'all see how hard to get somebody really try to get them to understand the Bible. Unless I put the white Jesus. Only way they watch news if it's Cardi B, right?
Hey,
Chris Brown, somebody like that.
Let me tell you something funny real quick, right? My mother-in-law, she was talking about, yeah, because I was in the hat getting a ride, and he telling me all this African guy telling me all this stuff about microchips, and they talking about putting look, she telling me stuff that I knew about years ago. And I said, Miss Pinky, I was telling you that same stuff years ago. Like, and she's like, hey, talk about putting microchips in people and all this stuff. I said, they already putting microchips in people. People already getting FRID chips in them. I said, it's one of your bank cards. So she said, for real, this stuff is scary. I said, I was crying, laughing at it. It's hilarious. Man, my wife looking at each other.
I can imagine how she thought.
Look, my wife holler out, listen, that's why some people don't need too much information, man, because they start to go out their damn mind, man.
They're like, what the hell? Hey, Chris, you're right. It's not meant for everybody. You're right. It's not. It's just frustrating, man, because I love how people just frustrated though.
She said, yeah, because this African guy telling me all this stuff about the COVID, talking about don't go there if you sick, they'll kill you. Hold on a second, QANATH. I think it's my kids. Wait a minute, 1 minute.
Wait, I got it. Yeah, so I mean, so let me get back to that question. What about masks and gloves? Well, I wear masks and gloves. I got the faith. I'm smart, wise. But if I'm a whole camp, they don't have on masks and gloves, right? And when you have a mask on, it depends what type of mask you have on, right? Eventually, when you have a mask on for a long amount of time, the heat or the condensation builds up. The mask will actually get wet, right? The mask will get wet. Whether it's cold or hot outside, the mask get wet. You breathing it in. It's not good to have a mask on all that time. You bring a lot of carbon in instead of getting oxygen. So if the mic actually touch his mask and touch your mask, and that mask touching your lips, his mask wet, your mask wet, and then you got on gloves, he got on gloves, you get gloves on the wrist. And a lot of times, man, just like y'all be doing this, people don't realize y'all be doing this. I see people with gloves on, and they be like, yeah, man, and they go like that real quick. Or they might scratch like that. So
and another thing I was saying too, Robin, out people wearing gloves and they touching everything, and then they touching their face while they got the gloves on. And I be looking like what's the point of you?
No, I got one better.
Go ahead.
Well, not better. They would have their gloves on, right? And they had their coat on, and they go and get in the car. They said, and right. And then they would get in the car, and I see them drive with the gloves on, right? And then eventually they take gloves off with their hands right back on. I mean, not to live in fear, but we just got to be wise. This is unheard of.
Man, my wife.
This is really unheard of.
The other day, a woman was eating with gloves on in her car. After she came out the store, I was like this.
Oh, we be like, really?
I was just scratching my head because I thought it was scary, right? Because how I do is, right, I got my little fanny pack they gave me for my job. So I got hand sanitizer, gloves in it, and my mask. So I throw my mask on. Right. I throw one glove on, right, to get my cart, and then they give you the the little wipe. I wipe my whole cart down with the glove. Just wear one. Right,
that's what I do too.
Wipe the whole cart down, throw the wipe away, and then I push the cart with the glove on. Then I get my items.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. And then after I'm done shopping,
I wipe the whole cart. I wipe all around the whole cart, the whole thing. Hey, look, they doing it. Hey, listen, watch this. I'm sorry, Shane. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm just saying. Then after that, just take the glove off. But people, they zipping up their clothes, putting their food away, doing all types of crazy shit, eating. I'm looking like, yo, this is crazy. Like these people just lost, man, lost.
And look, listen. For us so-called black people, this is our opportunity to help shut this damn place down, right? Buy your food. You got to buy food, right? But other little things you don't need, don't go. This is your, you don't have to go. A lot of y'all don't have to work. This is your opportunity. Save your money.
Mm-hmm.
This is your opportunity, right? All the little Chinese carryouts, don't go. Let them go out of business. They are the nail shop. They disrespecting you. Let them go. Right? I don't know if it's shame. 7-Eleven open up there where you live at?
Yeah, but then a lot of them not 24 hours no more. A lot of them closed.
They burnt 2 of them down here. They burnt them down. I was like, damn, somebody must have done something.
But a lot of the 7-Elevens here is ran by Africans, and they usually respectful people. They not really like them what's the name people. But I ain't gonna lie, I seen a lot of our people disrespecting Africans, and but they was really young,
Crazy.
you know, college kids, just doing dumb stuff, and I witnessed it a few times, and I was just shaking my head like, you know, that stuff was even unnecessary, you know. So like I said, man, I ain't gonna lie, ignorance go both ways, but our people do start shit too with those foreigners. Some of those people, like it ain't just
Man,
them.
we do all the time.
You know, it ain't just them.
We do all the time.
Yeah.
But check this out. Have you ever seen this? And I see this all the time. I seen women and men in the supermarket with masks and gloves on, and the children don't have on nothing.
I haven't seen that.
Not even a mask. I have many. We have seen it many times. My wife.
No, I haven't seen.
Like, look at this shit.
Yeah, that's my
Baby in there, hot juice. These are the current on. I'm like, damn, look at this, man.
Yeah, I haven't seen.
Yeah, I see it.
That's crazy.
I seen it.
That's crazy.
Hey, let's finish a little more on this and get some more videos. If anybody want to come on and talk about this, come on. Stop being scared.
One citizen says the Africans staying on the street are a potential safety threat and a virus transmission hazard. Guangzhou is likely going to be a catalyst that ignites southern China. Japan will spend $2 billion to move its manufacturing from China to other countries. Before the pandemic, China was Japan's biggest trading partner. But in February, imports were slashed by nearly half as factories in China shut down. 3 Chinese companies listed on the U.S. Stock Exchange are facing a...
I think that was it. But yeah.
Okay, let me. I like that response. Said the Persians want to sell us hair directly, but our people don't have the money to open up a store, and they don't have the license to sell. You know what? I can agree to that, but I got one better, beloved. Let's do it this way. Grow your hair. Let's teach our daughters how to do hair, right? This is why we done braids and locks, right? Because they're a little easier to do and they last longer, right? We created a hot comb to bush it out. You understand? But this braids, locks, curls, you know, and we get rid of these type of things. We don't have to worry about this, right? Or like my folks do back in the day, buy a damn wig. Then. You know what I'm saying? You can reuse that damn wig, but just braid it up. And the reason why, listen, the reason why a lot of times our women stop wearing braids and all that type of stuff and locks is because the jobs will not allow them to wear it. And now everybody's hooked on other people's hair. You know? Go ahead, Op.
So this is McDonald's in China. It's not serving black people because of the corona. Play this video. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I read it. It says, notice we have been informed that from now on, black people are not allowed to enter the restaurant for the sake of your health. Cautiously notify the local police for medical installation. Please understand the inconvenience caused. Then it says police. Telephone 110.
That's some sick shit.
Yeah, somebody got the.
Yeah, that's just sick.
Okay. Oh, you said she got a little thermometer in her hand, a little praying. That's crazy. They're not serving black people in China.
I just want to know Hey, you know what? I'm gonna go hold it for a second. This video may go viral because I'm gonna go back up there, man. Where the people selling the hair and they be in a long line, I'm gonna act a fool because if I see my people over there act in that long line like that again, man, I don't know because I don't know what the hell is wrong with our people. They closed that McDonald's down. They shouldn't have closed it down. They leave it open. They should have hired the Africans up in there.
I don't
I don't eat no McDonald's.
I don't eat McTrash anyway, so that's what I call it.
Well, this economy got a boom again for black people to be smart. It's really an opportunity because a lot of these businesses going to end up coming back to America. Go let that video play. It's a good video.
I don't know what she's saying. Does she speak any English in this video?
No, she's speaking something.
Hold on. It says Uganda mom in China in tears after being evicted for her apartment and has to feed water to her kids. That's crazy.
Now hold on, look at that woman. That woman right there looked like any other sister that's on Facebook, YouTube, right? In the suburbs, in the hood, aunt, niece, mommy, grandmommy, look just like any one of us, right? But Jennifer Lopez. But this is who they discriminate against.
Right.
But let it play all the way out.
All right.
Enyumba bazitubanja landlord yangambye munaku 2 muviire naye nga n'omuviira naye nga ndaga wate nga n'ekyokulya sikirina ng'era we mulaba ndi munju naye n'ekyokulya sikirina kyendya bannaye gavumenti ye Uganda mutuyambe tuli bubi bannange tuyina tetukyalina ebintu bitutabukidde mutuyambe.
Okay, you can stop that. That's a good question. Say, why is a lot of African people living in China? Well, what they do is you got to understand a lot of Chinese that got rich because of NAFTA. Bill Clinton created this program called NAFTA. They wanted America so-called wanted to be fair to the world, which was a bunch of BS. And what they did is it took most of the factory jobs and they sent them to China, right? And the Chinese engineering, they made all these different jobs, right? So guess what? They end up getting rich coming over here. So now they need a subservice. They need a service. So what they did, they go to Africa. They went to Africa, just like America. After the black people got over slavery, right? So they started getting Asians and now Mexicans to do that labor that other people won't do, right? So they'll bring Africans over there to be the manny, right? The gardener, so on and so forth. So a lot of them come over there to make that money because their own government will look out for them, just like the government here won't look for us, right? That's why you got Africans in all these different Arab countries, Asian countries, so on and so forth, right? So that's why you had that. Let me see. I might not like that. Now, okay, hey, Coy, come on. Can you come on live? I don't. Hey, what you said is true, but it's not all, brother. Because right now, it's more people since we've been in this country have been killed by black people, right? 400 years. Not talking about white on black crime, Chinese. I'm talking about black on black crime. 400 years is more black people that kill black people than a transatlantic slave trade, than with all of them. That's a fact. I was living in DC, man. There was 600 murders a year. They call it murder capital of the world. 600 black people killed each other a year. That's in the early 90s. Look how they killing in Chicago, 600-700 a year. A year. So it's not the fact of me feeling sorry for them, because guess what? Some of the people have to be our people, right? And a lot of them, they've been suffering, right? Most High was probably paying them back then. With all them plagues. They what's some of the plagues they had over there?
Where?
Ebola
The
in
AIDS,
Africa. They had Ebola,
the AIDS
epidemic, I forgot the mosquitoes when they bite you. I forgot what they call the disease. So they've been
malaria.
Right, that. So yeah, right. But guess what? Be mindful. Be mindful, because guess what? Christ said, "Be like Him." Right. Remember, He healed a heathen's daughter. Remember that?
Right.
He gave bread to the stranger. Right. And they got all kinds of. They've been suffering too. Right.
Mm-hmm.
They've been decimated over there almost, man. But Christ had mercy on a lot of different nations. Some they say never had no mercy on. After 10 generations, and some of them forever.
Right. And then they took the natural resources, the diamonds, the gold mines.
Then they took these people resources, but Christ had mercy on that heathen, which was an African. Right? What was her name? How the scripture go? It says, "Don't get a bread." And so she was a.
You talking about the Samaritan woman? He healed her daughter. Her daughter, I think she was vexed with a devil or something. She had a demon on her.
Right.
Yeah. And
so we gotta have mercy, man. Christ had mercy. Right? When He tells us not to have mercy, we don't have mercy. Right? But didn't that heathen daughter have an Israelite father? I don't understand your question.
No, not that I know of. I don't believe that she had no Israelite father, that heathen daughter. I think they was just
I mean, what they gotta do?
Israel.
What they gotta do?
No, I basically saying because it was an Israelite, but nah, that heathen, she didn't have no Israelite father. That was just a straight heathen. That's why He told her. He said it wasn't good to give the cats the children bread, to give it unto dogs. You know what I'm saying? He called all them dogs. You feel me? And the scripture tells that little girl wasn't an Israelite. You know, He just helped a Gentile, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think a lot of people want anything Yahawashi did have to be of their own people, but He healed other people from other nations and helped other people as well. So, I mean, we got to stop acting like He never did anything for the Gentiles or other nations. But let me play this video, QANATH. This video is supposed to be a lady refused to be let into the mall.
Hey, pause it right there. Pause. Now take it back a little bit. Take it back to Sahara. And I want you to pause where it's showing her face.
Right here?
Okay, right there. You know, see, that woman looked like any sister y'all see on Facebook, YouTube. Raising her hair, nappy, high cheekbones, eyes look like. So, listen, we got to get off of this, man. That person looked like any other person you would see walking down the block. Any sister. It's 12 tribes of Israel. Do you know which each and every tribe looked like? Well, one thing we do know, they were black. We do know that.
Right.
Go ahead, Doc.
Oh, you want to play it?
Yeah, then let the brother speak.
I can go in. They can. Come on. They can. Right? Okay. Check it. Oh my God. This is ridiculous. I'm sorry. I cannot help you. Really. Oh my God.
Oh, that was it.
But
yeah.
Well, you can speak on that because the brother just called me back. Hold on. Yeah, shalom.
Yeah, but you can clearly see the racism there with them, against our people and or anybody of color. But like I said, I believe we're coming in that time where the Most High is going to separate everybody. We have to go back to our own nation, our own people, because obviously nobody is trusting nobody. It's getting that bad where people don't even want to in their own country. You know, I look at this stuff like warning signs. If you ask me. To me, it's a warning sign. It's a warning of not being around these other people, not being around these other nations. Stick with your own people. Get out their lands. Go back to your own lands. Be around your own community because this stuff right here, to me, is very dangerous. And it's going to get to a point where there's only so much that people want to take. People ain't going to just be constantly letting people beat them and whip them and punch them, and you saying people causing this and that. Especially this COVID thing is so serious that it got a lot of people upset, and you want to accuse the people of having it that didn't have it and didn't start it. It's a very dangerous thing, which I believe. For now.
Okay, hey, let's say this real quick. Hey, brother. Hey, Augustus, you want to say something real quick? Because I got a brother on who is a witness. He's in his 60s, and he want to tell you the lifestyle he had to grow up with over there. I think it's Cali or Nevada. But go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I just had a quick question.
Hold tight.
Con.
No, he talking. You can speak, brother. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, I just have a quick question. Are the Chinese and the Africans, are they getting ready to go to war? I mean, are they preparing for war? What's going down in China?
Oh, they are? I'm not for sure. I haven't heard anything about that. But if they are, I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, I doubt it, brother. Africa can't fight itself out of wet paper bag. They don't have the artillery, the manufacturing system, anything like that. They got to depend on the Most High, if they're of Israelite descent. So they can't go to war with nobody, brother. You understand? Everything they get, you can't go to war if you don't have a manufacturing system to build weapons. You got to get them from somebody else. No, they can't. There's no way in hell they can go to war. No. Nope, can't happen.
Well, the people who are over there now, would it be the seed of Jacob?
Well, not some would, some wouldn't.
Right, not all of them.
No, sure say we scattered abroad. Scattered abroad.
Right. Right. So all of them is definitely not Israel, but you do have a lot over there that are Israel. It's just depending on where they trace their lineage from. Like I said, you got different tribes. You got the certain ones in the band.
Hold on, bro.
Certain ones in the Rami, certain Lemba tribes, certain Ashanti tribes. So it just depends on where they at and where they located at. It's pretty much mixed in. Because our Israelite brother, Indigenous son, he traveled over there. He lived in Kenya for like 2 years. And he said you can't really tell a difference from even the women unless they take their hair wraps off and you look at their hair. And then he said some of our brothers, Israelites, adopted the Hamitic cultures. So they be having their ears stretched out, their lips stretched out. Some of them actually heard that culture, be wearing those beads and stuff like that. So a lot of them brothers over there who people think they are Africans are actually Israelites. They just adopted their cultures. Like how our people adopted European culture here and whatever culture, wherever else they go. Same thing.
Gone.
Hey, Shane. Yeah. Let me say this real quick. I got my brother Anthony on, and I hope he can hear. I hope y'all can hear him. I got him on speakerphone. And if y'all can't, then I don't know how I'm gonna time in because he don't know how to use the system like that. But he has a long history of growing up around Hispanics, and I let him give his story, and he'll tell you how they treat the so-called black people in South America. So Anthony, just take test and see can everybody hear you?
Yeah, we
can hear him, Sham?
Yeah, we hear him.
Okay, yeah, brother, go ahead. Tell your story. Everybody hear you loud and clear. Go ahead.
I'm gonna mute my mic.
All right, y'all. We moved to San Diego in 1963, man. I'm 63 years old. You understand me? And I grew up in Southeast San Diego, right off of Market Street. And from 20s, 18th Street, all the way clear over into the 40s. We owned every business, every construction company, every store, and little by little, they came and took it over. And as they took it over, they inserted their culture. They did not embrace us. They did not give us jobs in their stores. They did not let us date their daughters. If we dated their daughters, they disowned them. Flat out.
Yeah.
So when we went to school in the morning, they called us Hayat Day. And we fought on the way to school, and we fought on the way home from school.
And what year was this?
All the way till I was in high school, all the way till I was grown. In the penitentiary, it's the same way. They have their clips, and their rat campus, and that's what united the bloods and the clips. That's the only way that we could defend ourselves against them because their numbers were so good. All of this, Israel, no, they're not, man. You cross that border, I stay 5 miles, I stay 7 miles from the border. Before they close the border, I supposed to teach it all the time to get my car broke down. And when you see the dark-skinned, black Mexicans that's architecture, when they wear little derbies, and they carry little babies, and they beg for change, treat them like garbage. Matter of fact, you want to give that, they're in the top.
Wow.
So no, there's no equals. All of that is a facade, my brother. Not only are they Spaniards, they're mixed with damn Irishmen. How can an Irishman be a damn Israelite? They don't tell you that. And the Irish fought on the side of Mexico against America at the Alamo. And then when the war was over with, they got a city down by Mexico, Mexico City. That's why you be seeing these red-headed Mexicans, like what's that boy's name? That boxer.
I can't think of his name, but I know you're talking about.
Canelo.
Yeah, Carrot Top.
Yeah, he's an Irishman. He's man-made Irish. Now, this what kills me. They say these people are still Israelites. Man, they got Irish granddaddy. They never embraced our culture for 3 generations. So how are they Israelites? When they hate us, they emulate our dress, they never sag their pants. They never wore suits. They start doing as they copy us. All the way down the line, and it can burn me up, brother.
Let me say, this brother's 62 years old. He has a history. So let me ask you, what you think about these young black guys and Hispanic guys, or there's very few, right? How they history and knowledge of what's really going on in South America, and why they not telling the truth and what's really happening in the inner cities with blacks and Hispanics?
Because they're trying to make a facade. They're trying to paint this narrative and paint this picture, man. You go to Mexico, you don't see the blacks in Mexico. You know why? Because they got them in all these little tore up ghettos, shanty town. Man, they tore down a little cardboard city. They're living in cardboard cities. All the Mexicans living up in La Mesa. The brothers is living in shanty towns. Cardboard homes, man. Living in the dumps, driving in the dump. I'm not making it up. I ain't got no reason to lie.
Exactly.
You know, anybody know San Diego, they know where the 4 corners of death is. That's the right there. On the 47. The Mexican came up there and beat a brother to death. It was supposed to be our people.
Wow.
They know. Then they sell they dope to our people. See, that's the wrong with their country. Their country divided. The white Mexicans run the country. You understand what I'm saying?
So if you're as a black man, as a black man, and you walk into an all Mexican or Hispanic community, would that be a wise thing to do on the West Coast?
I'm not going to Chicano Park. I'm not going up in Shell Town at no 10, 9 o'clock at night. No, for what? We get red tax. Hey, man, I say, what you doing here, man? What you doing here? Oh, man, that ain't happening, man. But let me tell you what, though. We embrace them, though.
We always have, brother. We always let people come in and make the dance. We start screaming and hollering and respect them so much. And then when they get numbers, they try to take over. And this is the problem. Let me say this real quick. This is the problem having with people that's in their 20s and 30s, early 20s, and they let other guys who I call Manzars, right, or straight Hispanics rule over them because they don't have no respect. They don't want to come in and integrate. They want to come in and take over. See, there's a difference between integrate and take over. Integrate, you come and respect other people's culture. You respect their culture, right? But they're not respecting culture. They just come in and straight take over.
They fly the Mexican flag, the green, white, and red above the American flag. But I could do it down. But that shows you how much, we stand up for their cause. They don't stand up for our cause. Now, in the 60s, when the Barbaressi jumped out, and everybody was on one accord. And then we had the US organization, we had the Black Panther organization, and we had the Barbaressi. So everybody was working together. But then when all of that came to an end in the 70s, when the dope took over, so every Mexican family, they got an in-law that's a millionaire. So it's nothing for them to have. We don't look our homes to apartments, and they're buying up the houses.
Wow. So let me ask you this: is there communities out there or jobs out there you got to speak Spanish?
Hey, let me tell you something, man. I'm a landscaper, and I'm damn good at landscape. I was in El Centro, California. And times got rough. I said, well, hell, I'll go pick some, what was it picking at the time? They was picking melons, right? So they come in a bus. They pick up everybody's own corner, get on the bus, they go pick melons. When it came time for me to get on the bus, the brother said, the Hispanic guy said, I can't hire you. It's too dangerous. You can't speak no Spanish.
And this is in America.
This is in El Centro, California.
Now, I heard a story how they went against the police chief out there, black police chief, after she helped them out. Can you tell us that?
Yeah, this is what the deal is. Okay, one time all the blacks stayed in Southeast San Diego, right? So we always had a representative on the city council, right? So then they decided, they made an agreement that they would not run an Hispanic in our district. So that we would always have a black representative on the city council. So then 2 years ago, they started running in our district. Now, by next year, we won't have a voice in the government. That's San Diego. We will not have a voice. You put it on, brother.
And this is the problem. This is what I'm trying to say, man. And everybody say, no, you preaching hate. No, we're preaching fact, right? We already figured that out, people. No, that's why nobody will biblically challenge us or any scholar level challenge us. Then we just go with facts and human life and how we live in today, right? Past and future. Let me ask you a question, bro. You don't have to mention no name if you don't want to. Have you ever went into a camp or a camp that had Hispanics or whatever, and how they treated you as an elderly brother?
Yeah. I went to a camp in San Diego, and they was going off on older brothers. They don't see no young brothers knowing the word like we know the word. And I felt like that was the best part.
So the younger brothers didn't have no respect for you, and you're in your 60s.
No, just the drive, man.
What about IUIC?
Oh, they turned me away. I went to our body fellowship with the San Diego. I went to their camp on university, not on dope. Dude let me in, he said, hey, let me get your backpack, let me check your backpack. I said, go ahead, check my backpack. He said he had an ID. I said, brother, I ain't on the bullet, brother. I ain't had an ID in 14 years.
Right.
Well, you ain't got no ID. Well, you can't stay.
So now Christ IDing, huh?
No ID, no ICUK, whatever the hell his name is.
So let me ask you, brother, what far as how do the so-called Hispanics treat the black women? Men. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They can't get enough of them. But if we in San Diego, we don't visit with it, man. We go further out towards like El Centro, go out towards Mexico, you go out towards Imperial. You know, they can't get enough of brothers out there. But in San Diego, they people just own them. I was at a PTA meeting, and a mother cried, a Hispanic woman cried. She said, when I was a kid, I could not have black friends.
Wow.
Straight like a crying, alligator tears. My daddy wasn't having it. You know when a person mad, dog, you won't. You know?
Wow.
That's the problem to the player, man. That's not going to be the script.
Hey, let me say something real quick. The dude Corey Brown, brother, says something, and I know you know this movie too. And he's so right. Remember that Richard Pryor movie? I think it was called "Which Way Is Up." If I'm not mistaken. Well, Richard Pryor's best friend was a Mexican,
Yeah.
but at the end of the damn movie, the Mexicans have taken his wife and his son.
Yeah. Yeah. They move like
Richard
that.
Pryor was telling you something on the low, and y'all didn't listen.
Man, they will red tag, you know what? Get caught on the wrong side of town in San Diego.
So here we go. In your own so-called country, because through slavery, but now you got other people come over here. Because I remember when I was coming up, brother, the population in the 80s of Hispanics was 5 million. That was like 80 million. And back then, in the 80s, it was like 30 million, it's 5 million. We supposed to be like 50 and 80. So they outnumber us, almost double us. So in the 80s and 70s, we was the majority, right?
Yeah. Well, we went backwards. We went from 20 million to 14 million.
And how did we treat them when they came here? Because I know we treat them good.
We treated them with open arms. Because we felt like, okay, they coming over here, they looking for jobs, they hungry. And then I could give them, when I just see them come across the border, dirty, without clothes on, and I could give them jeans, give them shirts, give them clothes, and I felt bad about it.
Right.
And the first time I smuggled a legal family, and it was all women, and the girls was crying and stuff, it changed my heart, man.
Right.
It changed my heart. You know what I'm saying? But then, when they get what they came for, it's a whole different thing, man. I'm not saying all of them is like that.
Right.
But the majority use my acting, my brother.
Well, I'm gonna be. I think it's 90. I think it's 95% of them like that, brother. Because from what people telling me and what I'm seeing on social media, this is what I'm seeing. Period. In the job market, construction sites, right? What you just said, being a laborer, all you name it, they every damn way. Right. So, and it's not wrong being everywhere. It's the fact that they don't have no animosity. They don't have no care for our people at all. They don't, like I said, they don't come to integrate. They come to take over. There's no be equal with them. They think they better. Point blank, period. Because right now I can prove that even in our own Israelite community, you got these guys, and I won't respect respecting enough to call them a nigga. They just Hispanic, right? Who act like they're better than us. I've had some talk to me like they better than me. And when I put a video up the other day showing all our creations and inventions and how we fought for them, and they come over here like leeches and reap the benefit of it, right? But they think they on our own level. They wouldn't even know they're Israelite, and they not an Israelite. But somebody told them that lie, because I was one that told them. That's why I repented from it. And now they think they better than you. That dude from ISBK, Tazariak, he got that damn Edomite up there with him, and he will fight for him and curse you out. But I guarantee you, if he take his black ass to jail and both of them go there at the same time, they will have to separate. And if he dare think about taking for that white boy in jail, that'd be his ass.
You couldn't jail in California. In California, it ain't like that. In California, the blacks sell with the blacks, the Mexicans sell with the Mexicans, and the others sell with the others.
But I bet Tazariak, right? All that mouth, he go to jail. He wouldn't be saying that's my brother in jail. You know why I said out here? Because anybody in jail, he would go to the right side. Period.
Yeah, he has no choice. They took the white boys and check on that. And you know, I hate going back talking about it like this, man. But I went to Catholic school. I went to Catholic school with him. I went to anybody who was Hispanic. They know what thing we did, the same Jews did. I went to both of them. Went to Lincoln High School, but they go more. They had more. Only one school in America had more professional football players in this country than Lincoln High School, and they didn't play no sports. You never seen them in school because you know why? They went to work every day with their book.
I see it today here. They 14 years old. Like, how the hell they look at 14 on construction sites and they can't speak English?
Yeah. They wasn't going to school back then.
But you know why they don't play sports like that? Even the white man better. No, everybody, oh, y'all got a hate campaign. No, we got a truth campaign. Because I'm tired of people saying you so-called blacks and Hispanics are the same people. We above all people. That's a damn lie. We above all people. Because the white man is even better than him in athletics. You don't see no damn Hispanics kicking ass in no athletics. They run and fall the same, just like the white man, like a pile of bricks.
And we don't have a country. They have a country, home.
Right.
They have a country. The country is rich with gas and natural resources. They cut people checks for the gas and those resources. It's just that the drug dealers, the cartels make more money than the government make.
Hey, bro, you ever think of this right here? How come, you know, I'm against anything dealing with that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? But our so-called drug boys, they get killed up or they get locked up, right? Like in Cali, the DC had the big dope boys back in the day. You don't really hear that too much no more. They be gone. These people got drug lords known all over the world. Nothing happens.
Right. And they get away with it. They let them get away with it. And they find Charles coming from Mexico to San Diego, man, like clockwork. You can complete, man. Damn elevators, damn train tracks. And they bring the stuff all over here, and they dumping it over here in Southeast to the front. And the poor white trash.
But you know who to blame? We are at the end of the day, man. But these camps, man, and all these other brothers and sisters, we need to unite, man, under one power. That's Yahweh, and come together as one blood. That's being Israelite blood. That's what we need to do. Come under one banner. That's under the Most High. By Ha Mashayach Yahawashi. That's what we need to come under. All this. We the only people on the whole damn planet. Asians ain't talking about people from India. They're people. White people ain't talking about people from Mexico. They're people. Everybody. We the only one talking about Wesley Snipes and Cesar Chavez are brothers.
Okay, now tell me this though. Now tell me this. Now all of those white Mexicans, now they got Mexicans that look like any Edomite. I'm telling you, I've seen with my own two eyes. You telling me those are Israelite?
Hey brother, I thank you for your testimony, man. You know, this brother's 62 years old. He grew up on the West Coast. You know, we all have our story. That's his story. Some people's story might be good, you know, but let's look at history. Because I'm an elder brother myself, and I remember back in the 80s, there was only 5 million Hispanics throughout the whole separated snakes of America.
Yeah.
All right, 5 million.
Yeah.
Now it's 80 million.
Yeah.
And back then we was 30 million, and they was 5 million. Now they 80 million, and they say we 45 to 50 million. Right?
Let me cut you off. You know that wall that damn president keep talking about? You want to build that wall?
Right.
That wall's not to keep nobody out.
Just keep us in.
That wall is to keep us in.
That's it. I told people that.
There's a whole structure that wall. One of these days I'm gonna go for a ride. So that wall might go for about 2 miles, and then it ain't nothing. You can just walk right into Mexico. Low tide go out, you can just walk right across the beach.
Brother, they know it's getting bad for us. They say we got to build a wall. It is gonna get tired. They're gonna leave, and that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna say they're gonna exit out of here. They're gonna want to leave. They're gonna be nowhere to go.
Yeah. So I love it. I'm so glad I came to this truth. Open my eyes up. Me up. I know I'm supposed to love my brother, but man, it's hard to love your brother, man, when you get in line at the store and they ignore you and they take their time, man. You standing in line and they'll take 2 or 3 people just walk in the store and leave you standing there.
So it is, man. Hey, look, you know what though? The Most High got our back, man. That's why I'm on this line. You on this line. You know what? We are real warriors, brother. All praise to everybody that's listening, warriors. Everybody on the comment board is warriors. You know, we warriors for the Most High. We love our people, even though we got sellouts. You know what I'm saying? But the Most High will protect us. He's our shield. He's our buckler. Psalms 81 says. I mean, I think it's 81. That says. So, I mean, at the end of the day, let's remain strong. You know, this is not our resting place. This is not our resting place, brother. You know, but the Most High bring us together, and we will have the last laugh. And it's going to be for everlasting laugh, right? Against all them heathens that buck up against the chosen, the children of Israel, right? Because God, the Most High, is for his people, for our people. He said, I only came for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And he said, my sheep hear my voice, right? That's why he says waking up all over the world and you don't see these other people are. Point blank, period. You don't see it.
Anybody think I'm lying? I live in San Diego, California, right? From Greenwood Cemetery, where they can see me every day. I've been walking my dog for 10 years, and they see me, they can talk.
That's right. And any one of you damn scoffers try to mess with my brother, I'm sure my brother got a hot one waiting for your ass. Right? So, and the Most High got one better for you, too.
I ain't backing down one bit. I've been eating cheese. Man, I stopped eating cheese when I was 15 years old. And they called me my day. They don't get the J out their mouth.
Right. All praise.
When I got older, I had to get wise, you know.
Right.
Let them think of this more thing. Hell with them.
That's right. Oh, one more question. Have you ever visited that Sakari camp?
Yeah. That's an old crazy nut said that the old crazy nut on Sakari was the one that said that Canelo was an Judah, was an Israel, was a Yehuda, because he can whoop another brother's butt. He can whoop another brother's butt because he's been boxing since he was 12 or 13 years old. He's a damn Irishman.
Well, Mayweather whooped that ass, so we ain't worried about it. It's just hilarious, man. It's hilarious, brother.
Yeah, well, a bunch of them whooping brother keeps coming to the plate. Like one of them Charles, one of them boys that's equal to him.
Well, they're not equal to us, brother. None of them. All them guys and all them sellout dudes. They not astute in the scriptures. or any scholarly work, a lot of them, they married to somebody or know somebody in the family they're close to, you understand, or they had children. And we're not against that. You know what I'm saying? We're not, I mean, the scripture may be, but you know what? I'm like this. I'm not going to tell you leave your peace. That's your peace. That's the bed you made. Now lay in it. You know, some beds made with fire. You know what I'm saying? So if the bed made with fire, then burn, nigga, burn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So at the end of the day, it is what it is.
If you don't want to call, see my I'm gonna get you, man. People from Carolina before was birth to South Carolina. I'm from grandma show raw Indian, man.
She black though, right?
Show raw Indian, man. Show raw South Carolina. My day, he from North Carolina, but he went no north to South when my grandparents stayed.
Right.
So I know my grandfather was born. My grandfather was born in the 1800s. I know our people. You know those things when you feel what they got to hear. It came like dirt, man.
Right.
If you ever come stand here and go to the border, man, it's so sad they just stand around and babies with your little on, man. Just begging for change, man.
Yeah.
And they look down on them, man.
Well, they can look down. I don't look down on you. You don't look down on me. Listen, bro. They can look down. Their opinion, I want all Israel to know this, man. Their opinion don't mean a whole crap to me, right? Because the Most High shows our beauty in everything we do, right? When I walk down the street, my wife and I walk down the street with my children, man, people say about how beautiful we are, right? I see the heathen looking at me with envy and jealousy, right? When we bring out the scripture they can't understand, they hate on it. They hate it. That's why they try to, everything we do, they try to take it on as they self, right? And it's not. Just like these heathens, they want to try to sell nationalities, all you sell out brothers. Remember the scripture right here. Shasha, if you can remember it, if anybody can remember, where that Israelite brother took the sword and stuck it through the Israelite man and the heathen woman for betraying his people. And the Most High blessed him for it.
Oh, so did it.
Blessed him for it. He took the, he went right through them, both of them. You see that?
Yeah.
So they can say what they want to say.
Yeah.
But with that, right.
Candy and butter popcorn here in San Diego, California, my brother. At one time, they were trying to make us move out of certain areas. You know, they could move into those areas and take it over.
Man, they can have this.
One time.
They can have it, brother. They can have it. So with that, anybody want to come on real quick? Put the link up. Anybody want to come on? Because we're about to close out. Hey, Shaw Sam, close out with Dangerous, Shaw. You know, to the other one. If you can't get it, don't worry about it. I can't hear you talk. You're on mute. Don't worry about it.
No, Salakia, the brother was asking about the video about Katazak. The video, every time I upload it, it has issues. It's doubling the video. And every time I try to delete the one that's double, it deletes both of them for some reason. I don't know why YouTube doing that. So I'm gonna try to put it up again. But the same video was on Yehuda F.O.P.E. Israel page. It was just a video he had put on his page. I put on our page. That's all. So
I believe some of the Hispanic folks, and they believe, you know, what they're learning, but they got to come with the real, man. They can't say they pretty soon, man. I'm telling you, they're gonna be saying they Judah, man.
They already saying they don't know what color Judah is. Nobody know what color Judah is. So I mean, man, they already saying that, brother. Here's my thing. General Yahani, I want him to go to any of the 12 countries in South America and tell them people that they got to come under him and watch what happens. Watch what happens. Let him go to one of the Hispanic towns you live in, my brother, and say he's a third under the sun, and they gotta come unto him.
Man.
The scripture says there's gonna be many Christs, false Christs, right? You got another one out here, got on all white, talking about he's the Holy Ghost. There's so many of them out here saying that.
Hey, QANATH, you know what was crazy? I had saw ISUPK yesterday on Instagram. I mean, not Instagram, Facebook had a post talking about all you camps owe Johanna tights. That was some of the funniest stuff I ever saw.
Oh, really?
I'm
gonna read the scripture for y'all. They said that. I'm gonna read the scripture for you. Oh, you say all you camps owe tights, right? I'm gonna read the scripture.
They said all you Israelite camps out there owe General Johanna tights.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was about to upload a picture of what the money said. Tell them come get it, but I said, you know what? I ain't gonna.
Right, tell them come get it.
I ain't gonna.
But this for your this for your honey. This for their honey bear. Your honey. This for your honey and Tazaryaki, right? Your honey and Tazaryaki. Deuteronomy 26 and verse 12, and it reads on this wise. It says this: when thou hast made an end of tithing all the tithes of thy increase, the third year, which is the year of tithing, and has given it unto the Levites, the strangers, the fatherless, and the widow, that they may eat within thy gates and be filled. So these niggas ain't giving nothing. Is your honey bear fatherless, a widow, a stranger, a Levite?
Nope.
Or is he the new Clef O Holler at me dollar?
Creflo Johanna.
Is he that? Right now, hold on. It say get your Levites, right? Let's go to. Let's go here. Let's go here. Leviticus chapter 21. And the Lord said unto Moses, speak unto the priests, the sons of Aaron, and say unto them, there shall none be defiled for the dead amongst his people, but for his kin that is near unto him, that is for his mother, and for his father, and for his son, and for his daughter, and for his brother, right? And for his sister, a virgin that is nigh unto him, which have had no husband. For her may he be defiled, but he shall not defile himself, being a chief man amongst his people, to profane himself. They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave of the corner of their beard, nor make any cuttings in their flesh. They shall be holy unto their God, and not profane the name of their power, for offering of the Lord made by fire, and the beer and the bread of their God. They do offer, therefore they shall be holy. Watch this. They shall not take a wife that is a whore. They shall not take a wife that is a whore or profane, neither shall they take a woman put away from her husband, for he is holy unto his power. Sabak. Stop, all you guys calling yourself a priest and got a woman that was married before. You can't be a priest. There shall sanctify, verse 9, there shall sanctify him, therefore, for he offered the bread of the Father. He shall be holy unto thee. For I, the Lord, which sanctify you, am holy. Watch this. And the daughter of any priest, if she profane herself by playing the whore, she profaneth her father. She shall be burnt with fire. So y'all follow the laws, niggas? You follow the laws? Let's read verse 10. All you Moses law keepers, right? And he that is the high priest, all you ones that call yourself chief priest, high priest, AREA, and he that is the high priest among his brethren, upon whose head the anointing oil was poured, and that is consecrated to put on the garment, shall not uncover his head, nor rend his clothes, neither shall he go into any dead body, nor defile himself for his father or for his mother, neither shall he go out of the sanctuary, nor profane the sanctuary of his power, for the crown of the anointing oil of his God is upon him. I am the Lord. Now, wait a minute. The Lord anointed a false prophet? Did he not predict the end of the world in the year 2000? Did he not say other people came back as other prophets? Huh? Let's read verse 13. That high priest, and he shall take a wife in her virginity. So how many of you so-called chief, high priest, or priest spirit took a wife in her virginity? You false prophets. Verse 12. A widow or a divorced woman or profane or a harlot, these shall he not take, you damn niggas. Calling yourself priests, right? A widow or a divorced woman or profane or a harlot, he shall he not take, but he shall take a virgin or of his own people to wife. A lot of y'all got loose booty out there. Loose booty. Talking about you got a virgin. You got loose booty. Children already.
You nailed it. You nailed it, right? You dropped it on my wife 23 years. Did you see my wife on Facebook? QANATH?
Let me finish, brother. I got to finish the spirit. Let me roll with this one. Verse 14 again. A widow or a divorced woman or profane or a harlot, these shall he not take, but he shall take a virgin of his own people to wife. Watch this, niggas. Let's see if y'all doing this one. Neither shall he profane his seed amongst his people. Gorilla Hebrew, your daddy profaned his seed. You said your wife is your mother's the devil, the Bible speaks of. That's what you said out of your own mouth. Neither shall he profane the seed among his people, for I, the Lord, do sanctify him. Verse 16. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto Aaron, saying, whosoever he be of thy seed in their generation that have any blemish, let him not approach to offer the bread of his power. All of you got blemishes. None of you are clean. None of us are priests right now. Verse 18. For whosoever, so whatsoever man he be that has a blemish, he shall not approach. A blind man or a lame, or he that have a flat nose, all you box of flat nose niggas, right? Or anything superficial, or a man that is broken footed or broken handed. How many of you got broken bones that had a broken bone? Stop it. Verse 20. Or a man that is broken footed or broken boned, or crook back. You humpbacks out here talking about you a damn Israelite. Poor posture. Right? Watch this. Or a man broke-footed, broken back, or crooked back, or dwarf. You short niggas talking about you 5'2", 3, 4, 11. Talking about you a priest. Or dwarf, or that have a blemish in his eyes. Cataracts, nigga. Or be scary, or scab. You scabbed up, nigga, you rashes. Or have his stones broken. Broke could be anything. If it don't work, it's broke. Watch this. No man that have a blemish of the seed of urn. The priest shall come nigh to offer the offering. So all you so-called priests putting oils on the brothers and sisters' head, talking about you giving an offering, you're a damn liar. The devil the Bible speaks of. You're the devil. Let me finish. I'm almost done. No man that have a blemish of the seed of urn, the priest shall come nigh to offer the offering of the Lord made by fire. He have a blemish. He shall come nigh to offer the bread of our power, you whoremongers. Verse 22. He shall eat the bread of his God, both of the most holy and the holy. Only he shall not go into only he shall not go in unto the veil, nor come nigh unto the altar, because he have a blemish, that he profane not my sanctuary, for I am the Lord, do sanctify them. And Moses told it unto Aaron and to his sons and unto all the children of Israel. So fall back, you false prophets. Fall back. Hallelujah. Wait, bro, you get the last word, man. I'm closing out. I'm just tired of it, man. All right. You got any closing words, Shashan, man?
I just want to say, Israel, thank y'all for tuning in, man. Most High bless y'all. We appreciate y'all. Thank you for all the love and support. It's definitely a time we all got to come together and be more aware of what's going on out here. Take care of one another. Turn back to your own people. As you can see how they treating people, and the race war is going to be inevitable. They're going to happen sooner or later. And everybody stay safe. We're going to keep doing what we're trying to do until this whole thing blow over, or however the Most High going to keep it. But we'll see.
Remember this, Shane. Shane, remember this. He said he's going to start with the house of Israel first.
Yep.
Start with us first. So all y'all talking about death to you heathens, we got next year. You got next on the chopping block.
Yeah.
Keep calling yourself priest and you know you're defiled. Christ said we all gonna be priests. Yeah, he said, and you have no idea. We're gonna do a class for this week. I most I will show you exactly what that means. Show you exactly what it means. Brother, thanks for coming on. Thanks for giving your testimony. I'm gonna let you go first. And I'll hit you up. You got my number, I got yours, man. I really appreciate it. You coming on and giving your testimony, your endeavors on what you had to go through in your life over there on the West Coast and you separated snakes of America, man. So Most High bless you and your beloved family, man, and stay strong. Most High will. I'll hit you tomorrow. Hit me up. Con?
Yes, brother. I just need to some studies over on it then, man, but I can't get it from none of the others.
Keep tuning in. I got you. I tell him to take care of you, Most High will. All right. Shalom. Shalom. All right, Shashan, take us out.
All right. Shalom, Israel. Most High bless.
You know why we're not afraid? What? That he's great in turn was destruction. Y'all think it come back in all peace? You got another thing coming. So we're out here fighting for our brother. We ain't marching saying, yes, we can. No justice, no peace. Yo! Fight for your sons and your daughters.
I'm not wrapped too tight. Got 400 years on my back. I'm angry dog. I'm black like that. Won't contact with two whites. And all the niggas I stand here with, they share my same sentiment. I'm fucked up tonight. Won't kill my brothers no more. Want all the smoke, motherfucker popo. It's my battle cry. Whoa. Isaiah 14:21, that ancient version of that gun that swore. They stole our name, they stole our shit. We real Judites, motherfucker Jewish. Lord, heroes, arm your soldiers. We fight tonight like we supposed to. They inherited lies. I'm referring to all whites. I'm referring to riches, white privilege, given through genocide. And they gotta pay for that. God say, Jacob, gon' take it back. I cry aloud, I spare not. This good bread, my sharecrop. This lily grew through concrete. We march to our own drum beat. We the chosen. No inclination to kick it with y'all. Raise Babylon to the ground, then watch it fall. Obadiah said you'll be wiped up for theft. These are just words, worry about what come next. It's for Negroes, Latinos, we better than all, not equal. My natives know red dot that feather. Me primo be smooth like that leather. Until it's time to bring the war dogs out, put the headdress on. War paint and I'm not wrapped too tight. Got 400 years on my back. I'm angry dog, I'm black like that. Won't contact with you whites. And all the niggas I stand here with, they share my same sentiment. I'm fucked up tonight. Won't kill my brothers no more. Want all the smoke, motherfucker popo. It's my battle cry. I got the spirit of grandfathers past. Front porch sitters, Nat Turner dangerous. A real life illustration of angry and that painting. Of Malcolm staring out the window with patience. One hand on the curtain, right hand on the AK spits. 47 rounds, all to bring down Satan. Same way Abel was killed by Cain. This will be an introduction from the fuck shit into the fire. Probably join the list of artists who died before they retired. Most High said I'm higher. Sire will never spit a line aimed at my kind. Less meant to uplift. Toughness will be redefined in my rhymes. A squad of men with the spirit of God, with an affinity to point their weapons not at the brethren but at the enemy. Khaki-colored kids, baptized in the flames of combat fashioned. In the trap we escaped, our fate was to be great and noble. Moses reincarnate, so be hopeful and know I bring word from A and O to Pharaoh and white folk. Let my people go, cause